night fingers bouncing to the groove, all by themselves.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boardsy, I love that.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Hey, Silver. Alpha. 63. Yeti.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. What it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Left, back to 60.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Shuck to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Now Shuck on 3rd and long. Throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
4th down, here's Shuck. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts sends this to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And that one's off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Shuck. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Kamara running out of the gun. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Caught by his back. Kamara. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Trying for it with Shuck. He connects downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to within 6. Reed now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10. 180.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Hey, easy. 63, 60. Don't touch that. All right, anyway, that. Don't touch.
Hurts to throw. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Don't touch.
And again, here's Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 12. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick drop. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Shuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shuck now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cooper to Jane in to pick it up.
Shots pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Now, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Screen here for Kamara. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go.
Shot working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 19 lock, 70 Timberwolf. Head the street. Curve 19.
Throwing. Shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles